Smackdown review may be longer than usual because I am going to be talking to you a lot about the show normally than what I do when the matches are bad. But my SmackDown reviews are always pretty decently long for a SmackDown review. For Raw, it's very short because all the matches are bad. But let's get right into it. And also, actually, before we actually get into it, let me just make a little quick announcement. I'm canceling BAW once again. The only reason why I am doing this is because, one, it messes up my schedule. Two, I won't ever have any time to do it or plan for it. And three, I'll probably end up forgetting about it because it's not something that's in my favorite category to do. That doesn't mean like I'm quitting on everything else. I'm just not doing BAW, which is fine. I can still post WWE 2K18 videos, but anyways, let's get into it. Randy Orton's promo. Also, I had a phone here. For some reason, the notes got deleted. I just went to go look at them, and now they're gone. So I don't know what happened to them. So I'll have to be cutting clips out. But yes, the Randy Orton promo. And this promo was a little bit different. Randy Orton kind of made the statement of how he tried to wipe the identity of Jeff Hardy away. How he is trying to, release the entity of him. And how Jeff Hardy is lost right now. He's not here tonight. He's going to be trying to look for his identity. And it was one word that he mentioned. It was a word, I forget how he described it, but he was, it was one word, I don't know, but let's talk about, here, wait, one sec. He also did mention stuff about him, like being the youngest world champion. He used to be the youngest superstar in the locker room. Now he's pretty much like one of the oldest. And to go from that is such a sad ratio because you go from one of the youngest to one of the most talented to one of the most oldest and not as talented as he used to be. He's still really, really talented. There's no doubt Randy Orton's amazing still. But he hasn't been in a match in a while. He hasn't wrestled in a while, so I don't know how he's going to do when he needs to wrestle, but we'll have to see. I give the promo, though, an 8 out of 10. I really liked it. The RKO thing where he lets the crowd say, oh, is one of the best parts of his gimmick, so that's really cool. He's pretty much just going to end off every promo like that. Next is Becky Lynch and Carmella versus the Iconics. Now, the Iconics to me are very poorly treated tag team. It's only because their gimmick is to be annoying. Their gimmick is to, they literally came out for their match, trivia game! Let's do this and all that stuff. And then they named the city and they're like, one of the worst cities ever. I think they were in Florida. Colorado. I don't know, I forget. That's the stuff I don't pay attention to in WWE, is where they're doing it. And they basically just talked crap about where they were competing at. Then they had their match, and it was pretty solid. I'll give it a 2-star, but the only thing that I didn't like is that it went by way too quick. The commercial break, I found, took up more match time than the actual on-screen match time had, and it's just took a big chunk out of it. But that's why I gave it a 2-star, because originally I only gave it a 1.5. But then with the TV time that they had, I upped it up to 2 because they obviously didn't add all the match in. Up next is the AJ Styles promo. And a lot to say, though. A lot to say about this promo. What I really liked about it is that AJ really shows that he just supports his family. It shows emotion that he can't be there for his family. But at least he can show to his children that, no matter what you do, you can accomplish anything if you put your hard work into it, if you put your mind to it. That's what I liked about the promo. Mojo's backstage laughing, which means he clearly does not care. But I feel like at a certain point in this rivalry, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe Samoa Joe will either fear AJ, or be silenced by AJ, something will happen. These two are going to have a contract signing, and it's going to be amazing. I give the AJ Styles promo an 8.5 out of 10. It was pretty good. Then we have Lana versus, I think it was Zelina Vega. I think that's her name. Dud, but I'm not giving it an NA, which means nothing. I give it a dud because the match was bad. Like, I don't give it anything. But I have something to talk about the match. I like the fact that in this match, Lana and Vega actually had some pretty solid, like, moves in the ring. The only thing I didn't like is that it was most outside ring action than there was more in the actual ring. Like with Aiden English, Rusev, and CNL Mess, there was more action with them than there was for the whole match outside the ring. And of course, Aiden English came up again. I think it was for the third week in a row now, costing Lana, which they kind of botched it, I found, because that little tap does not make someone do a front flip off the top rope. I'm like, this just doesn't happen. Hopefully, though, we get a match between Aiden English and Rusev. I mean, it could be good, but we'll have to see. Next up is the Miz's interview with Byron Saxton. Now, I gave this promo a 7 at first, then I gave it a 7.5, then I gave it an 8. I gave it a 7 first, but here's why. I don't like the Miz. I say it almost every video. I don't like him. But there's something about this promo that was different. I liked it because this was probably the best promo that they've had, I think, in my opinion, of their rivalry. In my opinion. Because the Miz actually made a couple good statements with, like, being, like, Daniel Bryan, like, he hates that Daniel Bryan's calling him all these names, and he's really not them, which is true. And he's saying that he should be WWE champion by now, not facing someone like Daniel Bryan, which I agree with. The Miz has deserved this opportunity for so long, but they just won't give it to him. Daniel Bryan is sick of the smack talk from the Miz, and he comes up and starts hammering shots at the Miz. Then takes out the security, but then out of nowhere, he gets hit with like a glass, like, vase or something, I don't know. Like a glass flower pot, and knocks out Daniel Bryan. Miz and his security guards are running out. 8 out of 10. Also, I'm looking at someone's review video just so I can, like, not copy what they said, but, like, just so I can see what matches are next, because then I have to keep cutting clips and all that. So, shout out to Art Carter for the video, then. If you guys are not subscribed to this reviewer, go subscribe to him. Art Carter. Really good reviewer. Next up is R-Truth versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I liked R-Truth versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I gave it a dud, but I liked it because it kind of built up Nakamura a little bit more. And Truth actually put up a solid fight, to be honest. He wasn't all that bad during the match. He actually did solid. He got beat down a lot, but he fought pretty well, in my opinion. The Bludgeon Brothers versus 3 local competitors in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Your basic beat-down handicap match. Dud. But I do want to say something about it during the match. I liked it because since the Bludgeon Brothers are tag team champions, this team needed this build-up towards SummerSlam. Because this team needs to be feared, and the way that they did it tonight, or on Smackdown, was really good, and I liked it. And then, SmackDown has done it again. They've given us a 4-star match. Art Carter gave it a 5. He thinks it's a classic. I'm not going to go that far, but I'm giving it a 4.5. This match was amazing. Like, probably the best match on, like, like, one of the best matches in SmackDown Live history, or SmackDown history at that matter. And it was just action everywhere. Like, there was non-stop. Like, it felt like a championship match, which is what I liked, because it proves that these teams want the title. Which team wants the title more? Clearly the New Day did, because they ended up winning. Which I kind of find was pretty bad, poor decision from WWE, because the Bar obviously deserves the opportunity. They haven't been here in a while. New Day's won so many tag team titles multiple times. They don't need it anymore. But I like New Day, so I'm not really going to be too mad. There were so many moments where you thought the match was going to be over. thought so many moments where the Bar was going to win or the New Day was going to win. And they just either kept kicking out or someone kept coming in to stop it. It was just... And there was no cheating. Like, there was no interference in this match or anything like that. Xavier Woods was just there to cheer on his team. Like, he didn't, like, throw the trombone at them while the referee was down or something like that. It was just basic and simple. With all it put together, though, I give this show an 8 out of 10. Smackdown has been killing it lately. This is one of their best shows. Anyways, that is going to wrap up this review, and I was able to do it all in one, so that's good. I don't have to cut clips, just gotta post it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Peace.